As you might know, my kind of undergraduate specialty and major was aesthetics.
Yes.
Yeah, still I have my kind of lifelong interest is aesthetic, Korean aesthetic.
Yes.
And then when you teach, when you kind of research in Korean history, can you apply the terms of some Korean beauty of Korean culture in Korean history?
Yes. So I think there's a growing recognition that, as I said before, this kind of more traditional, chronological, political history isn't that engaging for students. So for the last couple of years or longer than that, for me and other people teaching about Korean history, just trying to find different prisms, aspects to look at Korean history from. So having more kind of thematic approach rather than kind of chronological, political, historical approach to it. So for me, just or for others, might be looking at gender as a prism through which to look at history, might look at the body, environment, space, all of these various kind of themes that you can look at. And of course, aesthetics and beauty could be one of those prisms through which you can look at history beyond art history, but you can bring in a lot of other areas into that as well. And just looking at the sensibilities of writers. I mean, you could argue for the kind of sensibilities in terms of philosophy, the beauty of certain philosophical ideas could be possible as well. So I do think that would be an interesting, I haven't done it yet, but an interesting kind of angle and prism, another theme to look at history from.
Yeah, because in these days, K-pop and a kind of Hallyu is it really attract and just global audience. I think that is the one a kind of aesthetics. K-beauty is there, a kind of some beautiful woman, of course, but sometimes inner beauty and some mind, or sometimes a kind of very fashionable things, or singing or dance. And then sometimes very struggling and just painful history, but we can overcome, just the Korean people, and overcome some difficulties. We feel some of the kind of human, the beauty of just our lives. So it is but I am quite happy, and you told me, and beauty is one of the theme, very important theme to research in Korean history.
I do think so. I mean, as long as we don't reify it and define, so this is Korean beauty, but just see that as an opening point into look at various aspects of history. I think that can be very fruitful. Yes.